With the slow burn from all the repetitiveness of events in the second part of Season 2 and the first half of Season 3, the Noxcrew finally found a way to potentially bring the tournament back to the spotlight with special events of Twitch Rebels and a game-changing event of MCC Party. With that approach, as well as the event now shifting towards hosting more special and memorable events, this new season of MCC Championship would see another controversial change to the event by abandoning the numbering system of MCC Championship. Now, people who are really into the statistics of the tournament, as well as liking the competitive aspect of the tournament itself, even though some people in that group may say that MCC is somewhat of a showcase of skills with teams that are balanced, and that its canonity of the event would be a testament to that. But as I've mentioned in the previous two videos, this gets boring very fast to the casual viewers of the event, seen in the slow burn that I've mentioned before. Now, what does this exactly mean to the events if the numbering system be abolished? Well, I've mentioned the canon and non-canon part of the tournament earlier. Well, that has been abandoned, and thus all events except for Rising and Jingle Jam are counted towards everything. Now, there'll be some arguments towards counting for things like balancing in Pride events or All-Stars, or even the format changes in Party and Twitch Rebels, but that's something that the Noxcrew and casual viewers wouldn't care less about. Fun and chaos are what they're all about, hinted by this tiny little tweet from the MCC account itself. Thanks Noctis and Alice for that. Anyways, the start of Season 4 is the change in direction of MCC Championship, stemming from the success in special events of MCC Twitch Rebels, Party, Scuffed, Pride 23, and Rising 2, with more special events and making each event memorable in itself. So, to kick things off, it's Season 4 Kickoff on May 4th, 2024. Hey, it's May the 4th. Cue that music. Now, the reason the season started on this particular date is pretty simple. They are cooking something big for MCC. Yeah, remember that ending in the last video? Yeah. And with the kickoff event comes new team announcements graphics, new team chemistry from the Cyan Ants to Team Ties with the Crooked Tower and everything. Wait, hold on a second. This is the team introduction section, right? Do you mean that the players could change their stages now? And you are correct. Yes, as part of many changes in this event, players can customize their introduction stages now to differentiate from other events like Block Wars, for example, with their introduction section. And as a bonus for that stage, if the team wins, that stage will be kept forever and ever and ever. Now, as I've said, this change of team introductions is a part of many changes for the event to kick things back up and make the event feel more fresh again, compared to, well, Season 3. And to list the changes real quick, the main hub is redone now. There's Dodgebot in the hub, there's Sumo in the hub, and there's a new Hall of Fame area. Light Swords replace Swords because Skip to the side got a new map of Golf, Battlebox got a new map of Spaceship and is identified now. Oddwell has been identified except for the traps, they are not included in this version. They got 10 new puzzle rooms in Sense of Time. Got medal changes in Sky Battle, Bingo in the Coral Bay, tutorial screens, kudo system celebrating everything, including if you are really violent in To Get to the Side, and a brand new game of Railroad Rush. God, it's so good to finally have a new game, finally, with a banger soundtrack. People who hate the soundtrack, come at me. That's a whole lot more changes than in Season 3. you know, the season with UI changes and like 3 new maps, I think. Yeah. So the event is off to a very strong start with those changes. And with the introduction of the top player of all time, besides, well, Awesome, Feinberg, his team of himself, Karakovis, the Orange Sound, and a variety streamer who touches Minecraft like thrice, Shoot Chaos, dominated the event, and won the event with flying colors, earning Fine and Shoot's first wins, Ollie's third win, and Kara with her second arrow win after way too long.
It's all you, it's all you. I'll just wait for you.
Dead, take the shot.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
We're the best of
And with the approach of special events comes the first event that some people consider as a special event of MCC Pride 24 on June 1st, 2024, supporting not just the Trevor project this time, but also Oddwell International and Kaleidoscope International Trust. Now, this event builds on from last year's event with the Pride coin and the Pago Tower, but also introduced a special twist to help the players a bit, and that is chickens. Yeah, for every donation you made or every coin purchased, chickens and various types of chickens will spawn, and they're worth 1 coin each. And yep, it went totally right. Thousands of chickens lined up and everything, yeah, it's just utter chaos, seriously utter chaos. There are also new maps, new rooms, the stack remix and all that jazz, but the main gimmick is the chicken chaos. Really, seriously. The event also featured more interesting chemistry from Morios to the reunion of MCC 24 signed Coyotes, and well, this mystery player, who obviously turns out to be Tubbo. Bit lackluster in it, he needs a break from his Tubathon, after all. But the day of the event itself ran interestingly well. No hiccups whatsoever. Just don't look at the duration on the wiki, don't look. At the end, the reunion of the signed Coyotes won, with a strong gap between them and second, and this time proving that they are the team of all time.
I'm gonna go for one, okay? I'm gonna go first. Ready?
And after the event, well, if you look at MCC Live, it is technically incorrect. And if you look at the team placements for this event, they are incorrect as well. Should be purple 9th and red 10th. Why? Well, the chickens made up for the purple pandas for them to be in 9th. Yeah, it's the whole journey streaming until midnight. Yeah. But they raised a lot of money for charity. Like, seriously, from Jingle Jam and everything. Yogscast did it good, dude. Then we have the second Twitch Rebels event in Rotterdam on June 30th, 2024. And as this is a TwitchCon CU event, it featured not 1, not 2, but 3 teams of French, Spanish, and German speaking team. All which, except for Shadun, are new to MCC. And this is the reach that MCC is hoping for, even though it is just for this event. And this event also features a new twist to the event that differentiates the event a bit. Build Mart RL. Yeah, everyone's favorite game, but in real life. Well, it was interesting as well with this game. Chains falling off, timer's not correct, scoring scuff this. Yep, that's interesting indeed. Yep, totally they are gonna run it back this year, I don't know. And with this event as well, the crowd size, as I've mentioned before, was literally insane. Compared to the last Rivals, of course. Yeah, this is huge. Like, Jack and Kara who cast this event really can feel that energy, I think, on that stage. Like, cause they have to sit close to the audience, like, yeah. But after a nail-biting result summary for Purple Pandas in Red Rush, like, yep, that's how you make suspension right there. Just say cooked, and then just cross your arms. Yeah, The team of a MCC enthusiast and Mogomel creator, Wolfie, Jeremy Fraser, 5up, and Snifferish won. Obviously, if you have Wolfie, your team will 100% win for sure. Yeah, he's good at the video game and literally knows MCC and the event space by heart, okay?
To the line. Nice!
The first 3 events I've mentioned already are, well, memorable in itself, and already makes the tournament more interesting. Kickoff with the new game of Railroad Rush and a team chemistry of team ties, now in MCC instead of, well, limited life. We got Pride 24 with all those chickens, Twitch Rebels Europe with Build by RL, and a variety of non-English speakers of the event. Shout out to Sidonia, by the way. These 3 events shows how the tournament should go. And yeah, this is what it is. This is a brand new change for MCC. And this is just the beginning. Only 3 events so far. What's next? Well, it's pretty huge, I'm not gonna lie. And how huge, you ask? Well, let's give you a background for a second. Towards the end of 2023, Mojang contacted the Noxcrew to host an MCC celebrating 15 years of Minecraft. And well, of course, with this, Noxcrew has to go big. So comes months of work with a copiously amount of new maps, storytelling, and cutscenes. All comes down to this event of the Ender Cup on July 27th, 2024. This is the capstone, or actually a masterpiece of MC Championship, after the legacy that has been in the past 4 or 5 years. With it also came the Bedrock Server event, which in itself is a bunch of work, adding on to the main event. And it also includes tons of new maps as mentioned for the event, and a unique roster composed of Minecraft partners and content creators, including variety streamers and odd and familiar faces to MCC, as well as a reserved roster for rising content creators in the space. And it is hugely advertised at the start, from a dedicated website to, well, the promotions of all platforms of Minecraft itself, the Bedrock server event itself, YouTube, and much more. It is possibly the most advertised event of the tournament's history. Did it pay off though with all those ads? Sure it is, and it brings the hype back to MCC itself. While yes, some creators who are not in MCC anymore lose that hype a lot, but this event is one of its kind, and it changes the trajectory of how some events, including MCC itself, goes. Like Pandora's Box with its Dragon Pit event, and of course potentially much more. And after the cutscenes right from the start and a point-breaking record set by Fruitberries, the team that you didn't really expect to win won, with Beckhamon, Scottish Major, Pearlescent Moon with her back-to-back, and Whip.
Yes! 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 Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
This capstone event of the Ender Cup is something to be remembered. Of those days waiting for challenges in the Bedrock server event, and also watching the event live with all those cutscenes. In terms of quality, this is the peak of MCC. Forget about the other popularity peak that is Season 2, Part 1. This is the peak in terms of the potential that the event could go. So with the Ender Cup event, we go back to the good old standard MCC, starting with the 3rd edition of MCC Rising on September 7th, 2024. And with it came even more communities from more communities, but ones that you're familiar with, to the first ever bedrock team in MC Championships history. So, as per usual, here's a quick snippet of all the teams in this event.
MCC Rising applications are open!
Oh, we knew, yeah.
What?
We're Team Women in STEM who also play Minecraft.
MCC.
But before that, you and Water decided to go play hide and go seek. And then Shep decided to leave mid-brainstorm to go get food and do a mukbang for us.
Man, I was hungry.
We're the two-tone
tangos.
Did you put the freaky eyebrow skin on?
Oh my god, man.
Okay, I'm
You're
so
so
right.
annoying. I hate you all.
This isn't like you. Please.
Because you will see such epic movement plays in it. I thought I could at least have the enjoy. You're putting it for red too? What?
No.
Why am I just
Oh, it's broken.
Do you four recall the event by the name MCC Rising?
Yeah, what about it?
Didn't 6 Bedrock players apply at the last 2 events and didn't get in?
Listen up, idiots!
Remember your training? Remember? And you just gotta aim for right here.
One shot kill. Nice, Cozy.
Yes!
We got this.
The cringe meter is overflowing! There's no way they can deny us now! Wait, what's that? The cringe meter's gonna blow! Run!
Now, what's different with this set of teams is that not only we have 40 new creators in the event, but also 10 coaches who will be guiding through the ways of MCC and spectate the event to shine some spotlight to these talented content creators. And of course, different coaches have different ways of coaching. From Purple being locked in for the team and then gets too invested.
Oddwell ends. Let's say Blue ends. And they're like, congratulations, Blue, on winning MCC. Wait a second. Why isn't the crown playing? Wait. Who's that coming out of the side? Is that the yellow yaks? Oh,
To, well, PowerPoint slides. Yep, it's not an Ollie's coaching stream without those PowerPoints. And after all those practices and this.
What are your guys' thoughts on Skibidi Toilet? Y'all mess with it? Yo, Justin, you mess with Skibidi Toilet? Alright, I'm gonna kick you out of my house.
The pink parrots of the Lifesteal SMP1 with Blockfax, Prince Sam, Squiddo, and Ashwag. With the first 1v4 ever in MCC history in Dodgebot.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Nicely done.
You're too far. You might clip.
Nicely done. 1v1.
Yes!
There we go. One in the bag.
Shot.
Take your time. Take your
No,
time.
we have one.
Got
it! I got it!
This team is also the only team that have their application unlisted and also got accepted with that. Nobody knew that they would apply for Rising. Yeah. After that, we have the return of MCC Twitch Rebels, this time in San Diego on September 21st, 2024, and with a slight gimmick of the audience poll, both in TwitchCon itself, which again, the crowd here is huge, and the Twitch chat, spamming the game that they would like to play. Truly a good chatting experience indeed. There were also some new bits as well, including Python's Palace for Ace Race, which is not a remake of Python script. It is not. It's the same theme, but it's not a remake. And also, we brought the zoo to MCC. Yeah, we literally brought the zoo. At the end, the team of Shadoon, Sneak Snack, Gucky, and Abe, who doesn't know what Dodgebot is, won the event. Probably with the most swag and loudest win yet, aside from Grian.
You're okay.
Let's go!
But wait a second. In that event, there was some mention of this. A board game? A card game? That's right. With the success of Hermitcraft TCG, the Noxcrew collaborated with Creo Cards and Vintage Beef to make the first ever MCC TCG of MCC TCG Sky Battle. That's a mouthful right there. Now the game itself is a turn-based board game based on, well, Sky Battle. But well, you know, when it comes to this sort of deal, people care more about the cards. It's Creole cards after all. So we have them. 45 creators, 10 starter pack teams, and a solid board game, with some of the cards being signed, of course, as per usual with all of these TCGs, including Hermitcraft ones, of course. Yeah. This card game is one of the steps of the brand to, well, give back to the viewers, with mementos to be purchased, and also, with that, help support the event. Same as with this, the U2s collab during MCC 34. This is a good way to monetize and keep the longevity of the event going, not just focusing purely on MCC the event, but also other ways as well. Minecraft servers like MCC Island, merchandise, brand collabs, and now this board game / card game. Who knows what's gonna come, really? There could be more opportunities, live experiences that is not just Twitch Rebels, or I don't know. And just a little bit of an insight though. I spent 200 euros on this board game. I can't remember what set that I got, like what set of teams, but I spent 200 euros. So hopefully, a signed card? Perhaps? Back to the tournament though. After all of those special events, like so far aside from Kickoff event, there's always some gimmick or twist or something, you know. People were craving for a standard good old event with like little to no twist. So here comes Haunted Hoedown, or from a deleted post, Halloween Hoedown. I saw that tweet, Noctis, I saw that. Held on October 26th, 2024. And it is just a normal event with the trick-or-treating minigame and a whole new practice area. Like a whole new area in the same server. That's extraordinary, yeah. Now let's pause for a second and give you a little bit of a background on the practice area since I've not mentioned it yet. Now, in MCC 7, there's a practice server for Parkour Warrior, and then it grows to be a full-blown practice server on MCC 12. Now, the server itself has pretty much an old setup code way back from Season 1, and has only been updated with trident changes and updated to the recent supported version of Minecraft. So to bring those to the modern days, the practice area for those who are in the event are built. And yep, people went haywire with it. Especially with the brand new Ace Race course with all those new mechanics in Ace Race, yeah. But aside from the practice area and the practice server, in this event we have another of an enthusiast of Ghosty Fruit in MCC, as was the return of iJevin. After his time in, well, okay, let me check real quick. MCC 1. Yep, MCC number uno. Yeah. And also we have one of the lads who is a part of Evo's Parkour Civ series of a Cookie God in MCC as well. Quite neat indeed. Maybe possibly Evo next. Who knows? I think they are into Block Wars at the moment, so I think they are going to be focused on that more than MCC. I don't know. So after a big brain move from Bracket Rocky to a roleplay that is way better than a Minecraft movie.
Okay, so you go through.
Hello, Steve. Oh my god, a creeper! Oh my god, a pig!
The Aqua Abominations won, with Captain Sparkles, Amphenum, Shadoon, and of course, Ghosty Fruit, winning her debut event. Sounds familiar, isn't it?
Yes.
Good job.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And to wrap this season up, MCC took a month break and returned one last time for MCC Party number 2 on December 7th, 2024. And like last time, coins do not determine the finalists of the event, but crowns instead. How do you get crowns, you ask? By a very simple game of drop bin. God. This season is really a rollercoaster ride. From the peak of, well, the Ender Cup to this MCC Party 2. To be quite frank, despite the hype of the roster, example being the Lords coming back, all Spanish speaking team, etc., this event is just not good to some people or even players' perspectives themselves, especially with people who do not have an idea of the game. Even though, yes, it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to read the rule set, but still, as a casual viewer, the game itself can be overwhelming, reading that or not. At the end, the event's goal is to bring something special, unique to the table, although it's a miss to some, like this one, but hey, that's how the Party series is, experimenting and introducing unique mechanics to the table. And after all those board game lock-ins and persuasion, the Orange Oscillants with Anfrost, Gemini, Scottish Major, and Impulse won. With Impulse finally winning after losing Dodgeball consecutively twice. Like, long time coming for him.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And that's Season 4. 8 action-packed events, all in one season. Some people may say that all those are boring. I'm looking at you, MCC subreddit, but you know, it is action-packed in my opinion. While some people may crave for more events, but this is the best bet for the tournament, with the new approach of having each event unique in their own ways. Well, yes, we can go back to the past approach of having numbered normal format events and having it like, you know, more frequently, but you risk of having the tournament become boring. This is what MCC will be going forward. This is what creators themselves also want MCC going forward. Who knows what's gonna come this year for Season 5? And what would the roster be like? Are they gonna introduce new players? Are they gonna bring back some players? Time will tell. Thank you so much for watching this good old video, the Season 4 recap. Obviously, you know, a little bit of a gap there between Season 3 and Season 4. Now that Blank Canvas, MCC Blank Canvas is now up and running, there will be a little bit of a teaser video on Monday to see what's gonna happen for this event cycle. And yeah, I'm excited. Blank Canvas is coming, MCC is coming back. Happy days, seriously happy days. But until then, if you want more news regarding Blank Canvas as well as the schedule for MCC Live Show, be sure to check out my Discord. It's the best and fastest way to get all the news regarding MCC Live Show itself. But I'll be back here for the teaser on Monday, and the team inductions coming back next Saturday. So yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting throughout this good old mini series. And keep on watching Duechayapol. I'll see you guys.